for a pandemic, the vaccine becomes a very important tool to contain the pandemic. Vaccines protect you by priming your body defense mechanism to produce antibodies and killer cells. These antibodies bind the virus or the bacteria when it reaches our body and kill it. And then the killer cells come in and they engulf these harmful bacteria and viruses to keep our body protected. The vaccines are known in clinical trials to substantially reduce severe disease, but they may not protect you against infection. So, and even if you get infected, you get much milder disease. So you may get asymptomatic infection or you may get a mild disease, but evidence so far is it gives you almost 100% protection against severe diseases. Like the vaccination in children, some of the vaccines you need only one shot, and maybe a few years later you need a booster. In COVID-19, we don't know that as yet, that when we will need a booster. But there are other vaccines for which you need 2 doses. There are vaccines against which you need 1 dose. Most of the vaccine against COVID-19 we need 2 doses. Why? Because 1 dose gives you certain level of immunity, but either that immunity is not high enough or it doesn't last long enough. So you need to take 2 doses so that you get higher protection. Vaccine as of today is known to give sufficient protection for 6 months. We don't know how long it will last. We will know only from experience, and then instructions may come later that you need a booster maybe after 1 year or 2 years. Have minor side effects after you take the vaccine, and that happens in children. All of us see children in our families and in our relatives. They get vaccinated, they get some mild pain at the site of injection. They may get some fever, low-grade fever. Some may get headache, and these are known to be happening after COVID vaccine as well. But these side effects are very minor. Because you are giving an antigen. You are not giving a bacteria or a virus. In COVID case, we are not giving the coronavirus 19, which causes the disease, but we have picked up part of that virus which stimulates production of antibodies. And those antigens, when they enter the body reacts as if it is an infection, and they start producing antibodies. So it's because of that antibodies which are produced, and they start actively looking for antigen and destroying the antigen. We are in a phase when we have produced new vaccine. We have to give vaccine in such a situation in a prioritized population. For example, the first lot was healthcare provider, second lot was frontline worker, then you had people 60 plus, and then 45 to 60, then all 45. So as more and more vaccine becomes available, they will continue opening up to more and more population so that we can stop the spread of disease through vaccination. All these vaccines go through very intensive clinical trial for safety and efficacy. These vaccines are approved only when they meet these minimum standards. So there is no need for you to choose for one of the vaccines available or wait for the vaccine which may be available in future. I will repeat two proverbs I said. कल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब, कल को कोविड हो गया तो वैक्सीन का फायदा उठाएगा कब? Along with the vaccine, follow all precautions. सावधानी हटी, दुर्घटना घटी. You take off your mask, even after vaccination, you can get infected. Hand washing, physical distancing. Please continue to observe all precautions and keep in mind, सावधानी हटी, दुर्घटना घटी.